first for the Pacers. Jackson is out there with Miller. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. Then it's Mike. And it's Davis in power forward. And for Chicago, Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. We got Longley. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then there's Pippen, and it's Rodman in at the 4 slot.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no bounce out, that's the results you get right there.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. We'll go to Doris Burke now, who spoke with head coach Phil Jackson. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Yes, guys, he said they'll be trying to exploit their athleticism and explosiveness, looking to drive the lane and finish with force. He told me that's what the fans came to see, and that's one of our strengths. So no question, we want to get to the rack. No surprises there.
Well, it was great to hear from you, Doris. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now Jackson.
Well, I tell you what, you consider all the injuries the Bulls had last year, and you look at the 34-18 mark against the Eastern Conference, and it's absolutely remarkable considering what they had to go through personnel-wise.
Miller dishes to Jackson. The putback, he slams it back in.
Gav, he came out and that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
Now here's Jordan. Longley, a screen on Miller. The drive by Jordan. Longley passes to Pippen. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game. And back to the Bulls in the East. It wasn't just one guy who stepped in the shoes of Rose or the partnership. Really, it was a group effort.
You know, you looked at the roster last year, you kind of scratch your head and go, how is this team going to get to the second round without Derrick Rose? But they did it with a group of role players, with a front line that was tough and nasty and rebounded well, and with great coaching, too.
Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Well, with only 1 attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Jackson's got the ball, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jordan on the pick from Rodman, and stolen by Miller. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
You know what? It's been a while since the Pacers were able to win their division. Matter of fact, the last time it happened was the season right before the NBA realigned the divisions to their current state back in 2004. But they were able to raise another banner last season.
Well, a big part of why the Pacers were able to take the Central, as you were saying, they were so dominant within their division.
Well, they went 13-3 against their division, so not an easy thing to do. Although, if you look at the Central, it was down last year. Derrick Rose's injury, but also rebuilding teams in Milwaukee and Detroit and Cleveland. But the Pacers did what they needed to do. They were close, but I didn't think we got on balance quickly enough.
It's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Harper. Number 45. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Outside Jordan. Outside Harper. Passed to Longley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the Bulls battled in last year's postseason. Got a Game 7 win in Brooklyn to sneak out of round 1 in what was one of the more interesting series of the first round, but then fell to the Heat in round 2.
And for the Bulls, no Rose the whole time, and they had questions constantly being asked if he would return, but the team came together, Steve, and showed the Bulls aren't just a one-man show.
You know, they missed him, though, Kevin. I mean, desperately. I thought they performed admirably, but they really needed him against the Heat. They were able to steal game one in that Eastern Conference semifinal matchup, but without him, the Bulls just didn't have enough firepower to beat Miami.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, in order to win your division, you have to be able to win games against the rest of your conference, and that's exactly what Indiana did last season. A tough team and a tough division, and they gave no ground to other teams in the East.
Both free throws good for Miller. And the Pacers, as you mentioned, Clark, very solid against the other teams in the East as they would cruise to a 31-20 record against the rest of the conference.
And really, that's because this team is built to handle anything that's thrown at them. Kevin, it's a big, strong, kind of old-school team. They'll pound you inside, they rebound, they protect the paint. There aren't a lot of matchups that seem to bother this team.
Outside Jackson. Outside Mullen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Outside Jordan. 16 feet away. Good. He hits the jump shot.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Pacers have gone 50% from the field at this point. 4 of 8. Miller kicks to Jackson. Outside Mullen. Now the feed to Davis. Gets it to ball from the right block. Chicago trailing here. Outside Pippen. Pass to Longley. Back to Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Indiana making a change here. And the first time out of the game call for Chicago.
Well, Indiana's success last season was built around its defensive prowess, and they usually would set the tone at the start of the game. They were one of the best in the league at allowing the fewest first-quarter points.
It's stolen by Mullen. A finish. The big dunk at the end of the break. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Going back to the Pacers once more, you knew they wanted to emphasize defense each game, and Steve, they would always come out and get right in the offensive player's face to start the game.
And they allowed the fewest first-quarter points of any team in the league last year, Kevin. That's a great way to kind of set the tempo, set the tone in a ball game. And the Pacers were able to establish that defense right away. You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Jordan. Right side, Jordan. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And Indiana making a change here, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.